Hey guys, welcome back to the Calibrate Tools and DIY channel. Glad you guys could make it. And if you haven't made it yet, I'll see you in the replay. And yeah, guys, hope everything's going good for you guys. Hope you're getting your shopping out of the way. By the way, guys, go to calibrate.com. If you're not done shopping, we got some great products over there for you. Got some great gift sets. Take advantage of the sales that are at calibrate.com. And I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Okay. So, yeah, today, guys, we're going to talk about home improvement trends. Okay. Coming up in the next year. Who knows how far into the future these trends may continue. But some things are definitely predictable, right? Think about it. People are not really buying starter homes anymore. Those starter homes are going to turn into forever homes because nobody's really in the market, or really the market's not, ready for people to buy brand new homes, right? People are not buying new homes. People are definitely not selling them. Um, if you locked in a good interest rate, a lower interest rate, you definitely don't want to sell right now. So what does that mean? It's pretty obvious, right? If you want to improve on your home, you're not going to buy a new one. You're just going to make the one you have now better. So it's not really a choice or a luxury. It's a necessity. I mean, I guess for some people it is a luxury if you got that kind of money to buy a new home in this market. But for most people, it's about, okay, I got this. That was our dream home. This was our starter home, but now this starter home may become our dream home. Okay. And all that means is that you're going to put work into it. You're going to do renovations and all that good stuff. So let's talk about some of the uh, latest trends when it comes to home improvement, especially going into the next year. And hopefully, understanding the market right now lays the or sets the stage for how people are going to move forward in terms of their home improvement, uh, you know, efforts or endeavors. Okay, we know I definitely predict that home improvement products are going to you know be very popular now because of the state of the market. So let's talk about it. By the way, come on in the chat and let yourself be known. Make yourself known in the chat, guys. I do these live so we can discuss, so I can learn stuff from you guys. You can learn stuff from me, and that's what this is all about. It's not talking head videos. These are live. So come on in and let's talk. Okay, just so like I said, I laid the groundwork for what we're going to talk about tonight. Property values have definitely gone up in the past over the past few years. Okay, and more people are willing to buy fixer uppers now than before, right? Just because of that reason, right? People are forced to buy something that may need a little work, and there's nothing wrong with that. Why? Because you get a lower mortgage payment, so they want to offset that higher mortgage payment that they would have incurred if they bought something now, and it's going to be a lot more handy people coming out of this period. People more handy with tools and all that good stuff. That's why you need to subscribe to Calibrate Tools and DIY so you can learn all about tools and all everything you need to renovate or at least use the tools to renovate your home. They got a lot of great channels out there that do more in terms of showing you how to put up drywall or do plumbing. But this channel covers the gamut of all of that stuff. It's kind of a mishmash of all the trades because the skilled trades is definitely a big reason why I do this channel is to promote the skilled trades, especially among our young folks. But let me not digress. Okay, let me not digress, and let's get into it. So one of the trends that we see happening going into next year, going to 2024, is energy efficient upgrades. Okay, because anytime when you think about buying a property, a home, whatever it is, you don't just think about it as, okay, I'm getting this home for me. You think about it, you buy it because of various factors. Number one, it may be an income property. It may be a place that you live, right? But you also have to think about the resale value, right? Let's just say you don't want to be there anymore. So In this climate, seeing that we understand now there's going to be a lot more renovations because people are going to be staying in their original homes longer now, um, in hopes of maybe selling it later. Who knows when that happens, right? If the interest rates go down, they're supposed to go down. I think they're creeping down, but they're not. Who knows if they go down to where they were? Who knows if that's going to happen? So, but if you do end up buying another home, you want to sell your original home for, you want to make a decent profit on that. And one of the ways to do that is to today one is to do energy efficient upgrades, right? What is that? Okay, energy efficient upgrades is like installing energy efficient windows and doors, uh, insulation, and putting new insulation in there, electrical panel upgrades, getting audits on your home energy efficiency, stuff like that. And even they have what's called biomass, items like biomass stoves. What's a biomass stove? Biomass stove is a stove that it's not like a conventional stove. It doesn't use gas, not even natural gas. It uses, organic materials to heat the system, right? Like wood, plants. I think even I was doing the research on that. It's even aquatic plants, things like that. Some people are installing these kinds of appliances in their homes, and does it raise the retail value? I'm not quite sure about that, but it'll definitely save you some money. Uh, it's not as expensive, I don't think, as a conventional traditional stove, meaning electric, gas, whatever, right? But if you're one of those environmentalists, you probably won't like the concept of biomass stove because what is it? You need wood, right? You need all these organic materials, which infers that a lot of trees are going to get cut down, which can lead to the degradation of the land, deforestation. That's a big thing. It's almost like the electric car thing, right? It sounds good, but when you dig deeper, you find that there's a lot of resources, natural resources that's needed to power or at least create electric cars. And I'm not Elon Musk on that, but leave in the comments if you think I'm wrong about it. But apparently, there's a lot of natural resources that are depleted just to create an electric car, and it kind of offsets what the reason is for creating that, right? It's almost worse. I don't know. I don't want to say for sure, but some people say some. Of course, the fossil fuel guys are going to say, yeah, electric cars or electric vehicles are worse than fossil fuel. But so just relating that back to the biomass stove thing, it's kind of the same thing, right? You're cutting down trees. You're doing, it could lead to deserts forming, little small all that stuff. So you have to kind of consider, okay, what's the trade-off here, just so I can consider myself, uh, you know, eco-friendly or something like that. Or if I want to, my resale value is going to increase because I put, these appliances in my home. All depends on you and your opinion. Some people don't care, right? They're like, whatever. I'm all about the money. I don't care about the earth, nothing like that. So yeah, energy efficient upgrades, right? That's a big thing. If you're thinking, if you're gonna do some work on your starter home or whatever it is you have, you want to look into those. Okay. Kitchen remodels, always a big thing when it comes to upping the value of your home. Um, it's pretty much, I think kitchen and bathroom remodels are pretty much the thing to do when it comes to renovation and for in terms of you know making your home, uh, bringing it up to speed when it comes to the trends and stuff like that. But I don't even know if that's a trend, to be honest with you. Uh, Most renovations are going to include those two main parts of the home, right? Kitchen remodels, bathroom remodels, things like that. And by the way, if you have a renovation business or some kind of home improvement business, this should be a booming time for you just because people are not, people are not buying homes like that right now at this point. People are not selling their homes at this point like that right now. So, if you can get out there, if you're a handy person or you're a contractor or something like that, you should be doing pretty good, at least in the near future, right? Because people are going to do, they're going to stay where they are. They're going to stay put, and they're going to want to, add on and maybe like knock down a few walls and just renovate. So this is a good time for anybody in that world, in that field. Let's see here. Hey, hey, Holloway. Hey, how you doing there, buddy? Just came and missed the introduction. Oh, I was just uh, talking about home improvement trends that are on the horizon. That some of them have always been, I wouldn't even call them trends, but like kitchen and bathroom remodeling. But going into with this new climate, and especially in the real estate industry, where values have gone up, right? And it's too expensive to buy. Interest rates are still kind of up there. Nobody's really selling and nobody's really buying. Most people are going to be doing renovations on a home that they probably more renovations than they expected, because now they're staying put, right? They're staying put. And that's going to mean more work, more opportunities for people in the home improvement industry, whether you're a contractor, whether you have a renovation business, anything home related, home improvement related. Right now, I forecast it doing well in the near future, just because of the real estate market, right? Because people are not buying like they were, and they're not selling, right? So it makes it makes sense. So, like I said, kitchen and bathroom remodeling is one of the best ways to up the value of your home. Um, Definitely a smart move to do. All right, let's see. Let's look at some stats here. It says on average, a minor kitchen facelift will recoup about 71.2% of the cost in resale value. Okay, so more than half of the cost you'll get back in resale value. So that's I would call that a pretty smart investment. Okay, and it says a major overhaul will recoup anywhere between 53 and 56%. It's still over half. So you're not, it says the good news for you is that most homeowners, 91% of homeowners, plan to hire a home improvement professional. Apparently, the DIY route isn't looking as popular. So, like I said, they confirmed it right here. It says if you are a home improvement professional, um, the numbers don't lie. Okay, that it's money out there for you, because most people will. Uh, they're they most people are planning on hiring 91% someone like you if you are in that field. Okay, so once if you want to get it, hey, I'm just giving out opportunities here. If you're looking to get in that field, you're looking in the right place. You're looking in the right place. Okay, bathroom renovations actually lead the way. It says bathroom renovations emerged as a top remodeling plan for 2023. I've been looking at a lot of bathroom renovation content, and yeah, I see why. People love their bathrooms. Man. It's just one of those things. It's where it's the room where you um, release all your waste from your body and all this stuff, and you get clean. You know, you bathe and all the dirt. It's where all the grime happens and all the, what happens. But at the same time, it's people love their bathrooms, right? People love their bathrooms. So, um, and most people are not going to DIY their own bathroom, right? So once again, they're going to hire somebody to handle. They're going to hire the pros to do that work, whether it's laying tile or just renovating the whole bathroom and knocking down everything and putting the back board up, the showers, plumbing, everything, toilets, sinks. I've done some work on that myself, and it's very satisfying looking at a nice bathroom, right? After it's done and remodeled, and you put all the new appliances, the new cabinets, new sinks, and everything in there. Um, yeah, so I get it. All right, let's see. Let's see what else here. Okay, so it says homeowners look to minimalism for storage inspiration. As a home improvement expert, it says you likely noticed America's overall trend towards minimalism in home decor. Yeah, all you got to do is go on YouTube and look at how many minimalism videos they have out there. I remember maybe a few years ago, it wasn't as much of a trend, minimalism, but now it's you see how things grow and blossom over time, especially when it's being exposed on social media, right? People see the benefits of it, especially if your money's tight. You know what I mean? Your money is not stretching as long as it used to. Minimalism starts to look kind of attractive. Okay. All right, says the design experts at Better Homes and Gardens forecast that minimalism will manifest this year in an increased demand for streamlined cabinetry. Streamlined cabinetry. Home improvement services providers can take advantage of consumers' growing preference for more storage space. Yeah, I mean, I got a storage space myself, and that I pay for, and the prices keep going up and up and up. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? It jumps. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah. So of course, anything that someone can do to reduce the burden on their wallet, and storage can be one of them. And these public storage places, not necessarily the brand public storage, but these storage facilities are making a killing. They're making a killing on because it's one of those businesses, it's one of those industries that's just, it's always gonna be needed, right? And yeah, so I think it's almost like price gouging when it comes to these. They know people need it, right? And people don't want to lose their stuff, and so they just charge the heck out of you anytime they feel like it, right? They want to raise prices and stuff like that. So if people can minimalize, right, or minimize or whatever, their living situation at their place of residence, it's like you said, streamline stuff, and that's a big thing too, right? They may need a pro to come in there and create whatever's needed, maybe a separate room. They need to put up a wall or something like that, close off a room, just so people can have more storage space, right? Take their stuff out of those storage facilities, paying, charging you like an arm and a leg. Okay. What else here about storage? All right, some homeowners might be ready to splurge on a full refresh. It says for you, this might mean installing brand new cabinetry, replacing plate rails and display shelves with easy clean surfaces, and adding more appliance garages and hideaway spots to recharge devices. All right, so it's just talking about different things, different ideas, creative ideas you can come up with, or that may be popular when it comes to the storage aspect of things. Okay, because that's very important. People don't understand. Lack of storage space can cost you money unless you're willing to let go of some of those things. So, and a lot of people are, right? They're becoming minimalist. They're looking at their life and they're saying, okay, do I really need that? Okay, I'm not going to be a hoarder. Let's be smart here, because do I really need this? Do I really need that? No, I don't need that, right? Let me clear out that storage facility space. I don't need that. That's costing me so much money now. Let me look at what I have around me in my own home that is costing me money because it's taking up space where I have to put other things in other places. It's just a smart move. So that's a trend as well. All right. It says home offices and hybrid work are here to stay. So hybrid means that sometimes you work at home, sometimes you work at the office. Okay, all this happens because of the pandemic. That has, definitely brought on this trend big time, right? And people saw the benefits of it. So many benefits of it, right? And that's a big thing. People want to convert certain parts of their home. They have converted certain parts of their homes into offices so they can work remotely. And guess what? Productivity increased. And even big business realized this. Productivity increased. And the collaboration part of it increased. Of course, everybody's doing Zoom meetings now and stuff like that. Nobody really talks to each other in flesh. It's always a Zoom call away. So apparently that has had an effect, a positive effect on people's mental and physical health. People are not so stressed out having to being in an office around people they don't like or don't like them, whatever, and I'm not saying that's I'm not making a blanket statement about that. I think recently, don't quote me on this, but some companies are requiring now for people to come back in the office because these companies have these gigantic office buildings that are empty and they're still paying the mortgage on these office buildings. So they're requiring people to come back into the office. And so it's not because they care about their employees' mental and physical health. It's because they got this big mortgage, they got this big bill, and they can't even get rid of it. So yeah, it's or if they do get rid of it, they're selling it at a loss. And who wants to do that, right? It says once employees discovered the benefits of working from home, many wanted to make it a permanent option at their company. Forward-thinking CEOs look for ways to maintain those levels of health and productivity. Yeah. So I guess the guys that want people to come back into the building, they're not, they're not looking for productivity, which wouldn't make. I mean, if they're making more money with people staying home, I mean, hey, you got this big burden of this asset turned into a liability over your head now. People get kind of antsy, as you say, right? Okay. Here's another trend that you got to keep your eye on. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. Research predicts a rise in the smart home market. What is this? Yeah. Okay. What is a smart home, you may be asking? Okay. But first, let's give you some context here. It says, according to 2022 Fortune Business Insight study, the global market for smart appliances will grow at an annual rate of 21% from 2021 to 2028. And then it goes on to spew off some more stats and numbers. If you have experience in home improvement, smart home technology, you'll likely benefit from this surge in customer interest. If you haven't already, start training your team in projects like installing and repairing smart home security, lighting, HVAC, entertainment systems, smart appliances. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, smart homes are the big thing right now. Okay. Smart homes are the big thing, but it does have its drawbacks. First of all, let's talk a little bit more about that. Okay, so a smart home is a residence that uses interconnected devices to enable the remote monitoring and management of appliances and systems such as lighting and heating. Okay. In other words, you can use your phone to operate a lot of these devices, because apparently a lot of these systems, they have apps now. This is the age of the app. Okay, Paragon Life knows, hey, how you doing? Renovation of the bathroom and kitchen increases your resale value. Absolutely. Resale value and appeal of new buyers. Yes, 100%. Yeah, storage is paying rent. Yeah, absolutely. It's like paying rent for some storage places. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, guys, the smart home, back to smart. I was just going over the chat. I like to, acknowledge people in the chat as, while so I won't just be talking, acknowledge what they say. They have some very valuable information to give us. So yeah, smart home technology is very important. I mean, very popular right now. Imagine pulling up to your home and all you got to do is, you don't even have to look for your garage door opener. It's on your phone. You don't even have to lock your door. So you drove off and you forgot to lock your door. Well, just pull out the app, and you could just press a button and your door is locked. All the doors in your house are locked. You can turn your lights on from your phone, all this stuff. This is smart home technology. And a lot of people are they like that. America loves the convenience of anything tech that makes their life easier, right? That's a capitalist. That's one of the perks of a capitalist society, right? Let's make it easy for the ones that can afford to, right? Let's make our life as easy as possible. So that is a big trend. The only thing about that is if the internet goes down, then you're locked out of your house. Um, if the internet goes down, and your stove doesn't, because you have a smart stove or a smart fridge, your food might go bad if it doesn't get up in time. So I would think they would have backups just in case stuff fails, right? Like just make it like a hybrid smart home. It doesn't have to be totally smart where everything's on depending on the internet, because that can go down anytime, right? Everybody knows that. Um, so yeah, you might want to look a little deeper into that to see if that's what you want, right? But like I said, anybody who's well versed in smart home technology, just like I remember when solar was popular, when it first started, becoming popular. Solar has always been around, but when it started becoming popular, I think back in at least for me, it was back in 2000, late 2000s maybe. Um, could have been a little bit before that. Uh, that I noticed personally that solar was the thing, right? It was being pushed a lot. Um, but what happens when the sun goes down? You don't have any, Yeah, I know you can still, even with clouds, you can still get the solar panels to work, even if it's a cloudy day. But there may be, that's going to lower the output, right? So you still have to have batteries to store that energy, and you still may have to have a generator, a backup generator with some fuel, you know, or an electric generator just in case things happen. So e- every everything as far as tech has its drawbacks, right? Something can happen where you're just out in the cold, So the best, in my opinion, be prepared to live, to just live off the land type of mentality, right? No, enjoy this stuff, but you know, learn how to live without. That's the best way to be, right? But today's world, right? If you're raised in a society with cell phones, like if you're born like in 2010, you don't know a world without cell phones. You don't know a world without the internet. You don't know any of that stuff. So imagine if that was stripped away from the next generation. Something happened, some cataclysmic event happened. People would be in some serious trouble, right? Because they don't remember. They have no recollection of how it is to live without. And so yeah, it's these things are nice and comfortable and all that, but yeah. So, but don't forget, you can lose at any time. All right, so let's see here. So we did talk about more people are buying fixer uppers now, and if they have a home, they're doing more renovations on it because they are priced out of the market at the moment. Um, Rates are expected to drop by the end of this. Well, it is the end of this year, and but not that much. I think it's dropped a little bit, but not that much. So when it's just best to kind of look long term and say, okay, worst case scenario, if it doesn't drop below this, then I'm staying put, right? I'm staying put. So it's best to have the mentality to stay put right now. You can still squirrel your money away. You can still put your money away just in case, right? Those opportunities happen. Or if you're of the school of thought that says, hey, I'm gonna buy now because this is the best time to buy. Yeah, I know the interest rates are high, but guess what? A lot of people aren't buying, so it's wide open for me, right? It's wide open for me. If you're one of the people that have, have the funds, you have the means to do that, and you can buy something and refinance when the rates do drop, right? So you got your dream spot, or you got whatever you wanted, because there's really not much competition right now. And you could refinance later. That's if you're living like that, if you got it like that, hey, go for it. So all right, let's see. All right, guys, I'm not going to be on here too much longer. I think we covered some of the major trends that are happening. Smart home technology, basic, bathroom renovations, kitchen renovations, energy efficient, energy efficient add-ons or appliances, things like that. Or, like I said, insulation, all that stuff, making your home more energy efficient. That's always going to be a good value add. Okay. All right, guys. So thanks for coming on. I appreciate you guys hearing me out tonight. If you got something to add, leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, so you can keep this content coming, and share it as well. Okay. Go to calibrate.com. Okay. Before that big day when you got to have all those gifts, for those people you care about, if you're still kind of wondering what to get somebody, go to calibrate.com. We got some stuff over there for you. Okay, guys. So, guys, I will see you next Tuesday, and you have a great one. Be safe out there. See you in the next year. Well, actually, I'll see you next Tuesday, right? I said that, didn't I? All right. Peace.